In this video, we are going to learn how to find the mean for a data set that is given in a grouped frequency distribution table. So here, let's look at the table. The first row, we have the classes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 classes. The first class has the lower limit of 40, upper limit of 44. And second class starts with 45, ends at 49. So you can see the first row, we have the 5 classes. And the second row, we have the frequencies for those classes. How do we understand this grouped frequency distribution table? It means there are 2 values fall between 40 and 44 in the data set. In the data set, we have 5 values fall between 45 and 49, and so on. How do we find the mean? Manually calculate the mean based on a grouped frequency distribution table is we firstly find the midpoints for those classes. Midpoint is the average of the lower limit and upper limit for each class. The first class, lower limit is 40, upper limit is 44. Which value in the middle? If we add 40 and 44 together, we have 84. 84 divided by 2, we have 42, right? So 42 is the value in the middle. 42 is the midpoint of the first class. Similarly, we can find the midpoints for all other classes. The second class, the midpoint is 47. Third class, the midpoint is 52. So as you can see, every time you just need to add 5. 5 here is the class width. Class width, we learned a concept last section, right? So every time you add a 5, it's 47, 52, and 57, 62. So those are the 5 midpoints. Those are the midpoints for the 5 classes. And to manually find the mean, we're going to use this formula. In the numerator, we are going to multiply the midpoints with their corresponding frequencies and add them all together. So the first midpoint is 42, multiply 42 by 2, plus the second midpoint is 47, multiplied by its corresponding frequency, which is 5, plus 52. You understand, right? This is 52. The frequency is 12. So we just multiply them together. 52 times 12 plus 57 times 4 plus 62 times 2. The numerator gives the sum of all the values in the data set. We don't really know the exact values in the first class, right? But we know we have 2 values fall between 40 and 44. It is more reasonable to use the midpoint to represent the 2 values fall between 40 and 44. We don't really know the exact values in the data set. So in this case, we can only estimate. The best way to estimate is to use the midpoints to represent the values fall between each class. So the numerator gives us the sum of all the values in the data set. Denominator should be the number of values in the data set, right? It's not given, but the second row in the table gives all the frequencies. If we have 2 values for the first class, 5 values fall between 45 and 49, 12 values fall in the third class, 4 values fall in the fourth class, and 2 values fall between 60 and 64. Then we should know how many values in total we have, right? We just need to add those frequencies together. 2 plus 5 plus 12 plus 4 plus 2. The detailed calculation, I'm going to leave it for you. And you evaluate the numerator and evaluate the denominator and use the numerator to divide by the denominator. Then you will have the mean for the data set. I want to show you how to use the TI-84 calculator to get a job done, all right? Let me share you the PID for calculator. I need to also take a picture of those values. Share the calculator. And we go to stat, edit. We already use L1, right? How about this time? Let's use L2. This time, let's use L2. In L2, we are going to enter those 5 midpoints. We have midpoints 42, 47, 52, 57, and 62. We have 5 classes, so we have 5 midpoints. 42, 47, 52, 57, 62. And then we are going to enter the frequencies in L3. Be careful with the order. We cannot randomly just switch the order. We need to keep the order. We have 42 is the first class midpoint. 47 is the second class midpoint. So the L3 will have their corresponding frequencies. The first class frequency is 2. Second class frequency is 5. And then we have 12, 4, 2. Remember, in this question, we entered the values, the middle points in L2. We're not using L1. L1 is occupied from the previous problem. So we used L1, L2, and L3. L3 has the frequencies. Once we have the entries ready, we go to stat again, calc, one variable stats, and this time the list is L2. So shift 2, second 2. The frequency list is L3, second 3, L3, and then calculate. And the mean is 51.8. It should be the same with the result if you manually calculate using the formula. All right,